Hello, trading is closed on the 16th of December 2014. I'm Jeffrey Tennant. Yesterday we gave a series of price targets. One was 1979.05 from October 30th. That was hit early in the day and there was support under the target. This first 5-minute bar is somewhat artifactitious because all of the elements of the SPX don't open at once, but after that prices are pretty reliable, and that was a helpful price. We had an ultimate target of 2012.50 when the market rallied. That was a reasonable objective and there was resistance over the target. Let's look at what happened during the day. Early on, the software identified the 1979.05 target. It printed outside of its referred time frame, and that's why there's a large red dot. It said ultimately lower prices would print. We had a rally of well over 35 points, but the thick lines are the targets, and they did print. Over here, this thin line is a mejt support level. When the level was hit, the software identified it as a false move. Support was hit and there was a good rally. The rally was identified by the system as a false move and prices dropped. There are no new mejt targets for tomorrow's trade, so we have to rely on other things. This is pretty volatile stuff, and volatility of this magnitude is characteristic of a top in the market. Volatility may be increased tomorrow because of the FOMC meeting report, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. This is a pattern we've shown quite a lot. Here's Eve, here's Adam. And the long-term expectation is we're going to have Adam complete and go down almost in a straight line to 1820.66. I've been saying there was a market top in this area since July of 1985-59. We've gone over that price a few times. Every time I said it was a to-be top or a top of some other kind, we now closed under that price, and I still feel this is a major top, which could take years before it's through playing out. That being said, let's note that we have a drop here. Right at a very significant Fibonacci level of 61.8%. This dip here I'm not going to count because it was reversed immediately and is out of keeping with the rest of the pattern. So I view this as a drop to support, but not through it. We have to break through it promptly at tomorrow's open to increase the expectation that the drop will continue. Early in the day, we had a drop exactly on the middle tine of the Andrews pitchfork. We really shouldn't have gone back there again unless we intended to break through it at some time. Nonetheless, that is support of some kind. If you look at the 30-minute chart, we have a buy signal from Tom DeMark, a sequential buy and a combo buy. The stop has not been violated yet, as the market's hitting a series of lower lows. MACD's hitting a series of higher lows for divergence. This is the futures market. We had a huge drop, but even though cash prices hit new lows, we have divergence and that futures prices did not. Could change by tomorrow morning, we don't know. We have a wall of selling into the close. We have a close practically at the low of the day. All of these are signs of capitulation by the amateurs. This is a very negative long-term chart. As I said, I think there is a good chance the high is in. If we keep on dropping, the next lower mejt target is 1950.32. If we do rally, we still have an ultimate target of 2028.5. Here's bull's golden opportunity for a big rally tomorrow. If we have a gap up, particularly if we have a gap up over not only this low, but this low and this low, which is 1982.26, that would be a harbinger of a huge rally, probably hitting 2028.54 before it's through. It would indicate we were hitting new lows and could not hold them. It's pretty tough to take a counter trend position, and we don't have to have a gap up like that tomorrow, but I think there's a reasonable chance we do, and if we do, it could be a very strong move up. If instead we keep on dropping, we should drop at least to the 1820 level, not necessarily in a day, prior to this drop being completed. And if that should happen, it's hard for me to see at the present time how we get 2028.5. So tomorrow's open, we have a good chance for a signal we're going to have a strong rally, and if not, the drop continues, and that's today's call.